Union City police officers responded to the area of the 33,000th block of Dow Avenue for a report of a deputy shot. In the area, Alameda County Sheriff's Department were serving a eviction. During this investigation, shots were fired. One deputy was struck and has been transported to a local trauma center for treatment of injuries. Right now, it's an ongoing crime scene. Multiple local agencies responded to assist. And right now, they're working the crime scene right now as far as identifying, motives, finding out suspects, finding any information they can into the reasons why this happened.
Where was the deputy shot?
We don't have that information right now.
Anybody taken in custody?
I think they're working that right now. But as far as I know, they're still working the investigation.
When you say working that, do we mean it is a barricade situation, or is it?
Yeah, we have the area locked down. They believe the suspect is still in the area. So yeah, it's safe to say that they're barricaded right now. But right now, we're still working on our leads to find out who this individual is and things like that.
So you're saying suspect? I heard there was 3 suspects possibly. One in custody, two still at large. That was about an hour ago.
I know our folks out there, they're working all leads. They may have some people detained, but as of right now, as far as I know, there's at least one shooter, and that's who we're considering the suspect.
Can you tell me the circumstances? Was it at a business? It was very industrial, the area that I saw.
I can refer that question to the captain as far as that.
Yes, it is an industrial area. The deputies were assigned to the civil unit, and they were there to effect an eviction. When they arrived on scene shortly thereafter, a shot was fired, a deputy was struck, and as my partner here said, non-life-threatening injuries, but he is critical and at a trauma center being treated.
I'm trying to understand, it was an eviction notice, but it was at a business?
So we're not sure if they were using that space for a residence or if they were using it for a business. Those details are still being worked out. Right now, our focus is getting the individual or individuals involved into custody.
Do we have any idea on the type of weapon that was used?
We don't have that information.
Do you have a description of the suspect and an identity?
I don't have that information right now.
You said one shot?
That we know of, but we're still trying to, it's still developing, it's still an active scene. Investigators are working it, so we don't want to get too, deep into details that may or may not be accurate.
How many deputies were there at the time that the one deputy was shot?
I can confirm at least 2, but I'm not sure how many were on scene. We don't usually do evictions with one person, so there were at least 2 deputies on scene.
Did they return fire?
I don't know. At this point, we don't have those details.
Can you say which hospital he was taken to?
No.
As far as the road goes there, I'm sure some people might be anxious to find out just how long the scene will be ongoing. Do you have any anticipation as to how long the road will be closed down?
Well, we don't know. We had a critical incident, and we are still trying to determine, what we have and who we have. And so until that is, until we can deem the area safe, then that road will be closed down. But my partner here can speak more to, the roads here in Union City and what's going to happen with that.
Yeah, right now we don't really have a time frame until we figure out exactly what we have, who's involved, and as far as locating the possible suspects. So there is no timetable, but for the time being, that area is locked down. And I suggest anybody that's come through the area to avoid that area because it is going to be heavily congested right now.
Is there any reason, there's reason to believe he's in one of the 2?
We believe that, yes.
Any plans to move in or?
I'll leave that up to the tactical side. They're out there, they're working the case right now, so they'll be doing their thing out there.
Whose scene is this? Is it Union City or is it Alameda County?
Right now, primarily, it's our scene. It's Union City scene, but we're working with Alameda County as far as, as far as the investigation as well.
Had you guys or Alameda County sheriffs been to that location in the past, and if so, what for?
As far as the sheriff's office, I don't know what the history is. I don't have the information regarding the workup that our civil unit did prior to going to that location.
As far as Union City's involvement, as far as best of my knowledge, we haven't been to that location for any call similar to that.
You can't say what the nature, what that business, whether they were using that building for residence or business. It just happened inside that building.
Correct.
Industrial.
Correct.
Had somebody reported the suspect, and that's what led to going to this location? Or had that been part of the long-time investigation of the suspect?
Again, I don't know the details of why they were being evicted, but Civil was there conducting the business that our civil unit does. They effect the eviction once it's gone through the court process. So what the details of that process are, I don't know at this point.
Is there surveillance video and body cam footage of this incident?
I mean, as far as for the investigation, I'm sure. I mean, our investigators out there are working on all that stuff, trying to follow all leads to see what's available and things like that.
Their body cams were on. Maybe that's her question for her, the deputies. When they're
What I can tell you is that we do wear body-worn cameras. We wear body-worn cameras. Whether it was activated or not, I can't tell you that right now.
Can you go over the role of the civil unit division? Like, what do they primarily do? What was their role usually, and their involvement in this?
The civil unit, their job is to effect evictions once those evictions have gone through the court process and it has been determined that individuals or a business need to vacate a property. They also serve, I'm sorry, I'm having a lapse right now, but they serve court documents. That's their basic function.
They go in fully uniformed.
Yes,
armed.
they go in full uniform. They are armed. There's no mistaking that you would be dealing with a law enforcement officer. There will be no confusion about that.
Was this an ambush? I mean, do you feel like your deputies were ambushed on this?
Again, it's an active scene. We don't fully know what we have, and that's why we're still out there investigating. But what we do know is that we don't have all the players. We don't know what we have, and we're still working it out. It's an active scene because it's a dangerous situation. The road is closed because we don't want people to come into the area. And I mean, we can keep repeating this over and over, and it's not going to, garner any more information than what we actually know right now. And we don't want to start speculating on what could have happened, what might have happened. We can only tell you what we know.
How long has the deputy been with the county sheriff?
He's been on for about 5 years.
What's the state? You're just talking with your fellow deputies, people in the department, just in terms of seeing one of their own get shot.
Well, obviously, anytime something like this happens, it shakes the agency. It's a dangerous job every single day, whether you work in custody or you work patrol or civil. Every day could end up like this. We prepare for situations like this, but you never know how it's going to affect you until it actually happens. We're just thankful that, our deputy is, he made it through, and he can tell us at some point what happened, and, he gets to live another day and be with his family, and we're thankful for that.
Is there anything else you can share about the deputy?
No, not at this time.
Thank you.
Plan to have updates as the scene develops, as things happen.
Yeah, as more information is made available, we will release it. At least Union City will release it through our social media platforms.
How about a media briefing?
It'll just depend on circumstances, but we'll keep folks updated.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Thank you.
Are you planning to release the identity of the deputy?
Not right now. Not right now.
Thank you.
Thank you.